Hello paddlers, my name is Deborah and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to be looking at HedgeBot. So this will be a tutorial on how to set up your own HedgeBot on the uphodl.com platform. Let's briefly talk about what a HedgeBot is. So a HedgeBot is basically an automated system that helps you to manage your risk by offsetting position. In most cases, hedge bots use stop losses, but in Uphodl, we don't have stop losses since we use the spot trading account. Our hedge bots are going to use trap prices. So here is an example to help you understand the concept of hedge bots better. So imagine you are a chef and you are about to prepare a big feast for a serious event that is going to put your name on the map. So in this event you want to prepare your signature dish, the dish that is to die for. But you worry that the ingredients for this dish might be out of stock at the time that the banquet or the feast has to take place. So as a backup plan, you order similar ingredients. You order the initial ingredients that you want to use for the feast and similar but not so identical ingredients that are going to work as your backup in case the ingredients you initially wanted to use are not available at the time of the feast, so that at the end of the day you still get to make your delicious signature dish with your original ingredients or with the backup ingredients that you would have ordered. So similarly to arbitraging or trading on Uphodl, when you are setting up a hedge bot, you're going to set up a hedge bot with your initial setup and one as backup to counter the bot that you set up first in case something goes south. So with the feast, you're going to order your apples to make your delicious dish and order pears as backup to make the dish still, so that if anything goes wrong you still have the dish. So with arbitraging or trading on Uphodl, the same applies. You're going to set up a bot with bull, for example, and as backup you're going to set up a bot that is bear as a way to counteract anything going wrong. So that is basically what a hedge bot is. So without any further ado, let's get started with setting up the bot. Firstly, you will have to be on Uphodl, logged in already and everything. You will then go to bots. Once you're on bots, you'll come to create new bots. You will click on create new bots and then you'll be redirected to a new tab, which is the setup tab. Once on the setup tab, this is what you will see. Here you will put the name of your new bot. Since we are going to be using two bots for this, specifically in Uphodl, because we don't have the option to set a hedge bot that operates in both bear and bull, we are going to be setting up two bots. One will be on bear and the other one will be on bull. We are going to first start with the bull one. So we are going to name this trend bull, and then we are going to come here and choose the trend rider bot. You need to select the trend rider bot until it appears here, and then you'll come here, choose the exchange that you want to work with. When you click on the drop down menu here, all the changes that you have with balances inside of them will appear, and then once you click here, all the coins that you have available in the exchange you chose will appear here, and then you will just click on the coin pair you want. And then we are gonna have your minimum per order. The minimum per order, this is the minimum amount of coins you want your bot to place per order. To get this, you're going to go to the exchange that you chose here. In our case is Bitmart. We go to Bitmart. Once we are on Bitmart, we're gonna go to trade, to the spot trade. Once on the spot trade, we're then going to look for the market that we want, which is ADA and USDT, and then you click on that, and then you come here. You see here it says the price, the amount, and the total amount. The total here, you see here it says the price needs to be greater or equals to 5 USDT. That means you can put anything above 5 here as your minimum. See, if I were to try to put something that's below 5 here, say 4, it will say total must be greater than 5, and then we are going to put in 6 to find the minimum amount and per order, which is 15.56. Then we'll come back this side, put in our 15.56 here, and then you will have the maximum amount per order. The maximum amount per order is dependent on you. It's basically how much at maximum you would want your bot to place orders for, and I am gonna go with 20, just 5 units more than the minimum. I think is good. And then you will come here to go to get your coin one, taker fees and yield. So for you to get your taker fees for your coins, you're gonna go back to Betmart, look for anything that has to do with fees. You see here below where it says by ADA, we have fee rate. You're gonna click on fee rate, and it will show you the taker fees for the coins, which is 0.1. And then you're gonna go back here. You will put in your 0.1 initially as your taker fee, and then you're gonna have a look at your yield. You will then decide how much you would want to get out in profit, or maybe how much you use to pay for your up volume and other fees, and then you will take that into consideration and add it on top of the 0.1 for taker fees. So say you're paying 0.2 for up volume in percentage, and 0.1 for other fees, that is 0.3 in total. You will then take that 0.3 and add it to the 0.1, and then put in 0.4 here as your total taker fees and your yield. And then you'll come back here, you do the same. You'll go to ADA. This is our coin 1, coin 2. It's already here. You see the taker fee is 0.1. You'll come back here, decide how much of coin 2 you'd want to get out. Say this time around you want to get out 0.2 for your yield and your other fees and everything. You will then take that 0.2 and add it to the 0.1 taker fees. Then you will get 0.3. And then your taker fees in total will be looking at 0.7 here. So your bot will be placing prices that have a difference of 0.7 upwards. And then we move on to the open and close price differences. The open and close price differences should not be more than should not be more than 2 units. Just always make sure that they're not more than 2 units. Then you're gonna go to Bitmart to find your open and close price difference, and then to find that out, you're gonna look at the candlestick, look for the highest most candlestick on the market that you'll be on for that range, for that trend. At the moment we're in 15 minutes, and it looks like the highest we have seen yet is this one here. So I will click on this one and note the opening price for this candlestick, which can be seen here on this numbers here. So once I click on it again, my prices will come back, and then the closing price I'll find this side. see vice versa, and then I will note this down and then put in the difference of my opening and closing price down here. Once you have calculated it, you will then come put it here where it says close and open price difference, and then let me just note this and this, quickly subtract, and then you will get your units. And then you'll put them here. It gave me 2 units, which is, it's good. You need to make sure that your closing and open price difference gives you at least 2 units, and then you're gonna come here to get the trap price. The trap price is the price at which you want your bot to stop selling or to stop buying. It's like, once you reach this price, we don't buy anymore. Once you reach this price, we don't sell anymore type situations. So you can put in whatever price you want, but for guidance you can just look at the highest 24, which is here, and the lowest 24, which is here, and put it down as your trap price. And in our case, we are going to put, since this is the bear and we are going all the way in, we're gonna put a number that is slightly below the highest here, which we are going to put 0.085 as our trap price. So if the price reaches 0.385, our bot will not buy or sell anymore, because we don't want to be out of the market, we always want to be in. And then you'll come here, you'll select your leverages. We don't have any leverages. If you have any leverages, you'll select yes here, and you'll select the price trend that you want. And then we want the price of the trend of 45 minutes. You will then click on 45 minutes. You have options to choose from 3 minutes, 45 minutes, or 3 hours. I personally like the 45-minute trend because it's not a very long time, and at the very same time it's also not a very short time, so you get the best of both. And then here we are going to put in the bullish market because we chose bull. We are going bull, and then we can fix it here because it didn't register. And then afterwards you come and click on create bot. Once you've clicked on create bot, you will then scroll down to turn on your bot. Once you have turned on this bot, you will then go back to the bots page. On the bots page, you will then click on create a new bot, because now we want to set up a hedge bot that will be identical but slightly opposite to this one in a case where things go south, so that we can counter whatever trouble we face in the trend bull bot. So we are going to set up the trend bear bot. Once the page is fully loaded, we are just going to quickly update this. We will first look at the name. Type in our name. Our name is going to be trend bear, and then we'll come here, we will choose trend rider until it selects trend rider, and we'll just rectify this here back to bear. And then you see it still has the settings from the last time we set up a bot. Just reselect everything. So the exchange we are using is Bitmart. Select Bitmart, and the pair that we are using is ADA USDT. You can select the pair that you had previously selected. click on it, and then the minimum on Bitmart, we have found that the minimum was 15.8.56. We will leave that as is, and then the maximum we will leave it as is because we're still using the same maximum and minimum per coin one. And then we're gonna move on here. Our taker fees and trading fees are probably still going to be the same, so we will leave them as is. And now the only thing that we're going to be changing here is the close and open difference and the price trap to set up our now bear board, and we'll also change the price trend direction here. So to find the close and open price difference, we'll go back to Bitmart. Once we're on Bitmart, we are going to find the highest point in the trends for the past days, and then we find that it is this one. We'll come here, we note the closing and the open. Remember, the candlesticks tell you the close and the open, and you see them here on these numbers that are changing up here. So this is the highest point, this is where we will find the closing, and this is where we will find the open. Remember that they have to be at least 2 units apart, no more than 2 units apart, or no less than 2 units apart. And then I'm just quickly going to calculate this. I'll take the closing here, which is that, and the opening here, which is that, and I'll come put the difference here, and it gave me 0.12343, which is also good. And we'll now go to the trap price. Well, since now this one will be focusing on the bear, we are going to change our trap price from using the highest to using the lowest. We'll go back to Bitmart and look at the 24-hour high and then the 24-hour low. Here we are putting the trap price of the 24-hour low, which is 0.36899. But since we want to be safe about it, we are going to reduce this unit and put in a safe amount for us. In my case, I'm going to put 0.058 instead of 0.068. So I'll come here, I'll put in my 0.358 here, and then I'll put in the bearish market. And after I've selected that, I will then click on create bot. Once I've clicked on create bot, I am then going to deploy my trend bear bot and then go back to the bots page to see that now my trend bull and trend bear bots are available. And I will then wait for them to run and do their job whilst I sit back and relax and monitor them. Thank you for watching. If you'd like more content on how to use a portal, please like and subscribe to our channel. We post videos every Friday. Thank you. Bye.